Welcome to today's TechIn20 webinar, where we will be looking at getting organised with Google Calendar. Today, we'll be focusing on first, we'll be looking at how Calendar works and how it integrates with other G Suite tools. Secondly, we'll be looking at adding events to a class calendar. And finally, we'll be looking at a feature lots of people have been asking for, particularly in the times of remote learning, and that is how you can create collaboration spaces using Google Calendar. So I'm starting here in Google Classroom, and you'll see I've created an assignment which has a due date. I'm going to navigate back to my class page and then go to the Classwork tab. Here you'll see a button for Google Calendar. I'm going to click that, which will open up my Google Calendar. You'll see that there's already an event in my calendar. This is the assignment that I created in Google Classroom earlier. The event is signifying when the assignment is due, and this demonstrates just how closely linked Google Calendar is with Google Classroom. If I tap on it, I can view more details about the assignment, including any instructions I've attached and a link which will take me to the assignment in Google Classroom. The colour coding also tells me which class calendar this assignment is linked to. I'm also able to add my own events to my Google Calendar. To do this, simply tap on the time when you'd like to add an event and add the relevant details. I'm going to start by adding a title. You'll see there's also an option to add Google Meet video conferencing to the event. To enable this, simply click and then click again on the Google Meet button that appears. This will generate a link to a Google Meet which will be used for this event. By pressing the down arrow, I get a more detailed view of the Meet settings. Here I can change the Meet ID if I wish, or enable features such as live streaming. Once you are happy with the settings, press the up arrow to collapse the window. You'll notice that this event is currently in my personal Google Calendar. To change this, simply tap on it and select the calendar you would like to add it to. I'm going to add this event to my test class calendar. If you like, you can also add a description to your event. You'll also see an option to modify guest permissions. I would consider disabling both of these options. I do not want my students inviting others to the event, and they do not need to see the guest list as it is members of their class. Once you have finished adding the details to your event, click Save. You will see that this has added my new event to my Google Calendar. The colour coding is the same as the assignment event, indicating that these are both events for the same class. This means that these events are visible in your Google Calendar as the class teacher, but also the Google Calendars of any students who are associated with this class. As we're becoming more familiar with remote learning, one piece of feedback we've been receiving from teachers is that it's difficult to provide students with ways to collaborate in the same way that they would in the classroom. So we've developed a way for teachers to facilitate this using Calendar to create collaboration spaces. To do this, first create a new event, enter the relevant details and ensure you enable Google Meet video conferencing. You'll see here that I've left this event in my personal Google Calendar. This is because I do not want the event visible to all the students within my class. Instead, I'm going to add the students assigned to Group 1 as guests. To do this, simply enter their name or email address and press Enter. You may notice I've also disabled the guest permissions. This is because I don't want students inviting others to join their group. Once you have finished entering all the details, press Save. You'll be given the option as to whether you'd like to send invitations to the event out by email. It's up to you whether or not you choose to. You'll now see that the event has been created and added to my calendar. It's a different colour to the others as it's been added to my personal calendar instead of the class calendar. You'll now need to repeat these steps to create a separate event for each of the groups you wish to create a collaboration space for. So this is what a student in that class will see when they open their Google Calendar. You'll see that they have the event generated by Google Classroom to signify they have an assignment due. They can also click on this to view details of the assignment. The event that was created by their teacher and added to their class calendar is also visible. They can click on this to view further details, including the link to the Meet session that has been set up. Finally, they are also able to see the invitation to join the collaboration space meet for their group. You'll notice that only the event for the group in which they've been assigned is visible to them. We believe that this is the best method to facilitate this, as it means students will only be able to join the collaboration space for the group in which they've been assigned. It also ensures that meet rooms will stay open, meaning they can be set up in advance of a lesson. We hope this session has provided you with some useful tips and tricks which you can use with your own classes. We'd love to hear your feedback too, either by leaving a comment below or getting in touch with us on Twitter at 3DTechUK. Also, we're open to requests for future sessions, so if there's any content you'd like to see, please let us know. Don't forget to give us a follow and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our latest content. Have a great day.